Are you satisfied with the speed of your new software developer? Is she already performing or still looking around? Hey guys, this is Fintech Engineering, and today we're gonna talk about how to successfully onboard a newly hired software developer. I think that everyone has a kind of story. You hired a really great software developer. She passed all the technical and soft skills interviews, and everyone were so excited to have the senior expert as a new team member. But during the first few weeks, she has shown no results, and during few months, the level of engagement of this new software developer was not as expected. And after some time, you were only frustrated because you spent and wasted so much time and effort to find and recruit this software developer, and finally she left the company. So how to avoid the situation like this? The key point is to have a plan for the first few weeks of your software developer in your company. So the crystal clear process of onboarding will contribute to project security, team performance, and stability. So let's look into 5 key steps how to successfully onboard a software developer. Step number 1. Set up communication lines and provide access to resources. So grant access to all the resources that developer needs to perform the work. This can be repository with the source code base like GitHub or Bitbucket, project management system like Jira with product backlog and product roadmap, various project documentations like software requirement specification, technical designs, UI UX design, architecture overviews, product knowledge base, and others. Also, integrate developer to the team. So introduce the developer to all the team members. Identify the communication that she needs to maintain with shareholders. Describe the roles of shareholders, what are their responsibilities, what they do, and why she needs to communicate with them. Also, add the developer to all the meetings she needs to attend. Add the developer to all the channels in corporate and team messengers like Slack. So communication is really key for great results, and you need to set a tone from the very beginning. Step number 2. Proceed with onboarding training and knowledge transfer session. So start from the product knowledge base, and it contains the product business domain overview, industry trends, links to valuable resources, company history overview, and what is the unique selling proposition of the company. So developer need to understand what are the key pains that are solved by the software product for the clients of the company, and who are the clients of the company, and what are the features of the product that solves these pains for the clients. Also, organizational structure of the company is very important to understand the roles that exist in the company and the flow of communication in the company. The next training is about information and cybersecurity. It can include the review of policies on information and cybersecurity of the company, awareness training about creating strong passwords, handling sensitive information, very important mobile device security, key threats for web applications, safe web browsing, maybe training on some regulations like PCI DSS or GDPR, how to treat financial information, workplace and office security, legal security training. Very important one is the training on technical details. What is the software development life cycle that is used in your team and in your company? What is the architecture of the product? What the technological stack? How the CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery pipeline looks like? What are the deployment environments? What about VPN? What about monitoring tools? What about access to repository? Also, in many companies, very powerful tool is to set up sessions with leaders of each department. So starting from sales, marketing, finance, product development, customer support. So after these sessions, developer will know how the company operates and how all the functions in the companies are connected to each other. So these practical sessions are very important to get known with the leaders of organization, with shareholders, and understand how the whole company works together. Step number 3. Do first assignments, but also set long-term goals, vision, and expectations. So you need to think big, but start small. Start from assigning small tasks for your software developer to let her gain confidence and knowledge in product and project that she is developing. Play to her strengths, so assign tasks that will match to her key skill set. Also, in the agile environment, you can easily lose a sense of long-term perspective because you're doing the incremental sprints like 2, 3, 4 weeks. So don't forget to set the long-term vision and goals for your software developer. For example, you can set specific goals for the first 90 days with specific outcomes and KPIs. Also describe the vision where the whole team is moving with the software product, what pains are solved by the product for clients, and what you're gonna achieve as a team during the next 6 to 12 months. Very important to synchronize regarding the expectations. Let the software developer tell you what she's gonna achieve in her new role, and also tell her what are your expectations from this new hire. Step number 4. Set up long-term training system. In addition to onboarding trainings, you need to set up this long-term training system to play to the strengths of the software developer, and for that you need to lead her up the learning curve. And for that you need to develop the professional development plans, because all the software developers, they want to grow in their skill set. So set up the various trainings for the next 6 months. So it can be workshops, conferences, courses on some technical skills and technical stuff, as well as some soft skills and communication skills. In addition, let the software developer to play with the new cool stuff. So everyone wants to gain knowledge in some trendy things, so assign them to the tasks where they can learn new software tools, maybe some new framework, or maybe design some new component, or maybe play with some CI/CD stuff like Kubernetes and other. So let's do some new stuff to learn this new stuff. Also, business domain knowledge is very important. At Insart, for example, we develop Fintech financial technologies, So that's why we have a financial literacy program, and we teach our developers about how to do their personal financial planning, portfolio management, investing, insurance tools, payment tools, and other stuff related to personal finance. So this allows actually to walk in the shoes of real user of the systems that we develop. And this leads to less rework and less miscommunication with product managers. So because developers, they understand how the product should work better, understanding the business domain. Step number 5, schedule one-on-one meetings with the manager and the body of software developer. So it's really crucial for the software developer to get the constant feedback from his manager during the first months of assignment. So that's why manager needs to schedule one-on-ones at least once a week during the first months, maybe bi-weekly the following months. So and during one-on-ones, manager need to check the progress on onboarding trainings, synchronize regarding the vision, goals, expectations with the new hire, and also check the results and progress on the initially assigned tasks. And also the body, who is somebody in the senior role and similar role to the software developer, is somebody who can provide the answers about the product, the project, and the software developer newly hired can ask all the questions to her body and expect to get the really viable answers. So these were 5 key steps how to successfully onboard the new software developer. And I also recommend you to read a couple additional pieces. So the one is a chapter called Managing Hungry New Hires. This is a chapter from the book Build an A Team by Whitney Johnson. So the great book about building great teams that will really perform. And this specific chapter is about how to set up your new hire during the first week, first months, and first 6 months. And the other piece is prepared by us at Insart. This is the ultimate guide about how to efficiently onboard the software engineer. So there are more details in this guide about the steps that we have talked in this video, and also you will find a number of valuable checklists for onboarding the developer in this guide. Also in the description to this video you will find the links to this book and to this guide. Also please subscribe to our communities. So the one is the Fintech CTO Club. This is a club for technical leaders who lead the development in fintech companies. And the other is a Wealth Tech Club about the state of the art of the wealth management technology. So I've done hundreds of interviews with the leaders of wealth tech companies, and we have done many valuable content there. So please go to these websites and subscribe to them, and you can also subscribe to them on our LinkedIn page. So also subscribe to this Fintech Engineering channel to stay in touch with us. Push the subscribe button, like this video, share this video with your colleagues, write down in comments below what are your best practices, how to onboard the software developer, and thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next episode of Fintech Engineering.